at Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment, very special guest, is Dr. Paul Parnell with State Center Community College District. Did I get that right?
You did get that right.
I did get that right because I practice. You know, like me, you got great, but you got great hair like I got. Sometimes getting the things to bounce from one side to the other. No, Paul, listen, I want to welcome you to the show because one, as you were saying before we went on camera, there's a lot of people that don't understand exactly what you are. You know, they think of like Fresno Community College or something, but you guys are huge. I mean, you got campuses, you know, you're almost like termites. You got campuses all over the place. But that's a good thing because you serve our community, the young people in our community. You serve them, you know, at a level that they're not accruing incredible debt loads on themselves, but you also serve us old gray-haired guys and everybody in between. And right now, at this time, you got a lot of things that you can service with, right?
Absolutely. I am glad you asked that.
To talk all that
no, you have given me my elevator speech. That's great.
You know, the thing is, this time, right now, you've had to make a lot of very fast tech changes, and you've stepped up to the plate, you being the district.
Yes.
Have stepped up to the plate where you're doing classes online, you're doing all sorts of, you're doing registration online now, too,
yes,
right?
Totally.
You're basically all your business is online.
Yeah. All of our staff are remote.
I'm going to stop you right here, Paul, because there is one thing. You know, my tech person's my 10-year-old grandson, right? So, you know, you're going to be able to help him out to help. No, but the thing is, we got a lot of older folks that you have right now for them opportunities that they haven't had the availability in their entire life. You can provide classes for them they can take in their home. If they're, you know, doing this job, they can, you know, up level in their qualification requirements for that promotion or that better job. For senior citizens that want to learn stuff about things that, you know, they always wanted to but never had the time, because the community college provides classes in so many areas, and you don't have to be on that fast track, you know, towards a particular major or anything. You can come in and you can take certain classes, and you're there for them. That's awesome.
Thank you. You're exactly right. We do have something for almost everyone.
Yeah.
And if you're a young person coming out of high school, this is the most economical way, most affordable way for you to get started on your education, and now's the right time. And you can start when you're in high school. We have a program almost at every high school.
Right.
We have 32 in this whole district, and they all have dual enrollment programs where you can be taking your high school graduation requirements and getting college credit at the same time. At the same time, we have programs for people, young people, old people, all ages and backgrounds. Doesn't matter your socioeconomic background. We think we can provide.
You're not excited about this stuff.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
not too excited.
But you know what? I was going to stop you.
Okay.
But you were on a roll, so I thought.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, when you talk about dual enrollment, I have people that come on my interview show here that are businesses that help parents guide their students in their college, you know, career, and the timing, you know, when they need to get started. At my age, you know, you graduated from high school and you went on. Nowadays, parents have to think about this, you know, going down into the middle school level, you know, to get the foundation in all sorts of different areas, not just the grades, but community service and all this other stuff. And, you know, the parents think about, well, you know, the college, getting into this college or that. They miss the boat because right here in our area, the credits that come out of your organization are university level credits. Good to go. I mean, you know,
Did you know, Steve, that over half of the students that go to our Cal State universities, the 23 of them, come from community colleges? Half.
Yeah.
And a third of our University of California students, they don't start there. They start with us. The chancellor of the Cal State University system started at Diablo Valley Community College, and now he's the chancellor of the whole system. And we have examples all over the place.
You know, Paul, between you and me and the fence post, if I was someone hiring a young person out of college, particularly in a business environment, and I found out that they went from high school into a high tuition university when they could have knocked off 2 years, it shows me just the lack of intelligence that person has. I want someone that's showing me some smarts, the ability to plan ahead. And that's what young people have available. And also, you got incredible programs for vets, and that's near and dear to my heart also. But
Well, I'll tell you about a veteran, Jorge Orozco.
Yeah?
And Jorge is one of our standout students up at Madera Community College, which is in line in a couple months to be the next community college in the state of California, in Madera. And that will service Madera and Oakhurst, up
Yeah.
where you live. But Jorge is a staff sergeant in the California Army Guard.
Uh-huh.
And he just got deployed. He's finishing his degree at Madera Community College,
Right.
and now he's handing out food and helping people up in Sacramento
Isn't that
while he's
something?
doing his duty.
Yeah.
And it just warms your heart to see him. And we have literally hundreds of those students that are veterans that are coming back to us. Every one of our 4 colleges. Let me tell you how big we are.
okay, tell me how big you are.
We are the size of the state of Connecticut.
Yeah?
We go from Yosemite
Uh-huh.
all the way down to Kings and northern Kings and Tulare County. We have almost all of Fresno. We have all of Madera County.
Yeah.
And it's 5,500 square miles. We serve the population of 1.7 million people, and 68,000 of them are our students right now.
There you go.
And,
That's awesome.
And we have 4 colleges.
Yeah.
They have centers. Reedley is the largest farm college in the state
Well, I
of
was going to say,
California.
ag? You guys,
Ag,
you
oh.
guys got it nailed.
Oh, manufacturing, agriculture, avionics, maintenance technician,
You have
pilot training.
You have the post program.
Oh.
Anybody that's going to go into, service in fire, police,
Did you know that our community colleges produce 80% of the police, fire, and emergency medical technicians? 70% of the nurses, registered nurses, and licensed vocational nurses, which we have at Madera, and we have the largest nursing program at Fresno City College,
Yeah.
come out of community college. 70%.
Yeah.
And these are the people that are taking care of us during this COVID-19
frontline
crisis.
people on all
Police, fire,
Yeah.
EMT, they're the ones with the masks on, taking us and making sure that we're safe.
And I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
I knew some of it, but I wasn't going to tell you that.
Yeah,
But
well-
no, that's, the
80%. Our
What-
police academy, just
Yeah.
wonderful. Fire academy, wonderful. And you know what? We're building a new police and fire academy. We've purchased 40 acres in southeast Fresno.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a magnificent site, and that'll take some of those old buildings that they're in, modulars, off of Fresno City campus
Uh-huh.
and move them down. We're going to build in the poorest part of Fresno. We're going to build in southwest Fresno. We have an address now. I think it's on Church Avenue,
Yeah.
between Church and MLK in West Fresno. 40 acres. It's
Wait
going
a
to.
second. You guys, you must have been looking at the Ouija board. Things are happening out in West Fresno. It may have been, suffering a little bit economically, financially, but things are happening out there, and you got in ahead of the game.
Oh,
you know?
we were in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And you know what? We started off with $10 million, which
Uh-huh.
was a big commitment.
Yeah.
We have a Measure C bond for $585 million,
Mm-hmm.
$485 million. And that money is going towards that police and fire academy, parking at Fresno City, a new science building at Fresno City. It's going for a brand new $50 million career tech building out at Clovis. It's going for a performing arts, like people that can train for these kinds of jobs, out at Reedley. And it's building a new center up at Oakhurst. And,
I heard.
and it's going to be 30 acres.
Yeah.
It's going to be $25 million. And then we just finished our first Measure C project up at Madera, a manufacturing center. Beautiful training. And it's a center for manufacturing agriculture technology. You don't think that's a changing world that our valley needs?
Yeah. And that's it. You are like right here. You are the mill that is, taking the raw material and turning it out, serving our community in so many different ways. And on one hand, you're fairly well known. On another, they're not well known enough. You need to get the word out. This is important because you got kids, you got grandkids. Man, best move you can make is to get them in touch with the people that work with this man at whatever location they're at.
Did you know
That's-
60% of our students are eligible for no tuition?
Yeah.
Now, everyone else pays this phenomenal amount. Now, if you pay tuition even at our good Fresno State partners,
Yeah.
But we're even if you have to pay, it's only $46 a unit.
I
That's
know.
$150 for a 3-unit class.
And if you're a vet, you get veterans assistance on
Veterans
that.
assistance,
You know,
absolutely.
and there's low income assistance for people. I mean, you're there. You serve the community to create a greater community.
Absolutely.
And that's awesome.
You know, there's been this whole initiative called DRIVE, developing a regional, inclusive, and vibrant economy.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of that before this pandemic started.
Yeah.
And all of our 4 colleges, Clovis, Fresno City, Madera, Oakhurst, and Reedley, are all in the middle. And we're that force that's going to train that next generation of people that are going to make this economy thrive. And it won't thrive unless it's inclusive. Every member of our community deserves that kind of education, whether it's a HVAC person or manufacturing or a police or fire or a nurse, and we've got it all. You name a program, dental assisting, and I would bet you we've got it.
You know, I'm sorry this bores you so much.
Yes, isn't it sad that I'm so...
no, this is great, Paul. I wish we had more time.
Yes.
I want you to come back. We'll talk about more. I want to talk about the new post call. It's not just post, it's also fire and post.
Yes.
Because I know they've been out in those buildings behind, you know, in the... for
40 years.
Yeah.
If I don't build that, I've got some policemen and women and firemen and women.
That know where you live.
They do, and they'll come and get me. Absolutely.
And that's like I said, you serve our community.
Yeah.
You
The wave of the future, you talked about your young kids that are teaching
Yeah.
you. We have those technology programs.
Oh, yeah.
And we have those programs in science, technology, engineering, math. We have equipment out at Clovis that rivals, does DNA testing. We're building a new science building down at Reedley College, and we're going to build a state-of-the-art science building and renovate our math building at Fresno City College. And
no plans at all.
no plans at all.
Awesome.
Nothing going on.
That's great.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Steve.
It
Thank
has.
you.
I want to thank you. I want you to come back. We'll talk more about a lot of this stuff.
I look forward to it. I'd like to, just one last comment if I can.
Actually, you're going to get a couple, but
Okay.
Go ahead. What do you want?
I just want to encourage everyone that watches this to think about someone you know, maybe yourself, doesn't matter your age or your background, but look at the programs we have to offer and get yourself some education and training. There's money on the table. We'll help you find it.
At this time, and with the big shift to online education, and you have made a huge shift in that, you know, where people can get classes online, there's no excuse. I mean, you're stuck at home, you know, quit throwing, you know, wet paper towels up against the wall and do something constructive. But the one last thing is, how do they get a hold of you? I know you're all over with all your different things, but you got a central contact webpage or Facebook
We do.
page?
If you go to www.sccd.edu, you are going to find all 4 of our colleges.
Right.
You're going to find our state center district office.
Uh-huh.
And each of those colleges have different programs that serve whatever needs you have. And you're exactly right, Steve. We went totally online in the middle of this pandemic. Incredible effort. Our faculty, our staff, our students had to adjust to that. It is not easy to take a course online. It doesn't mean,
Well, it's
mean
about
it's
time
less
they
than.
stretched a little bit and learned and worked.
There you go. And the other is true is that we're going to be online all summer.
Yeah.
You can register now. Fall we don't know about. We can't predict this uncertain future
But
that we've
I would
inherited.
hazard a guess that even after things open up, your online unit will probably be much larger than it was going into this thing.
And better.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we will be better.
Paul,
and
thanks for
online.
what you're doing. Thanks for what your organization does. Thanks for being on the show today. I mean it. You come on back, we'll talk some more. You got it?
I look forward to that.
All right.
Thank you, Steve.
Pay attention, folks. It's your future. And I'll see you when we come back.